Right now at noon, the Wisconsin Supreme Court hears arguments on whether the state's 1849 law that bans abortion can still be enforced. Plus, Madison honors veterans at the state capitol. How we're thanking those who've served or are serving in the armed forces. This is News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us on this Monday. I'm Josh Spreiter. We begin with breaking news at this hour. A member of the Wisconsin Badgers football staff has been arrested for OWI. According to Madison police, Wisconsin football senior advisor Jack Del Rio drove into a street sign and through a fence before stopping in a yard. It happened Friday along South Seago Road at Keating Terrace. Witnesses reportedly pointed out Del Rio to officers as the 61-year-old was walking away from the area. Nobody was hurt. Del Rio joined Wisconsin head football coaches Luke Fickell's staff before the start of the 2024 season as a senior advisor. Wisconsin Athletics releasing this statement to us on the incident saying, quote, Wisconsin Athletics is aware of the incident involving football staff member Jack Del Rio. We take matters like this very seriously and we are continuing to gather more information, end quote. We'll have more on this developing story later this afternoon beginning on News 3 Now live at 4. Right now, the Wisconsin Supreme Court is debating the state's abortion ban. Political reporter Will Keneally is outside the chambers and joins us with the latest.
We're here outside the Wisconsin Supreme Court where justices inside are debating the state's abortion ban. Now, abortion was made illegal in Wisconsin when the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. That was changed, though, last year when a Dane County judge allowed abortion to become illegal again in Wisconsin, ruling that the state's 1849 abortion ban does not apply to medical consensual abortions as we understand them now. It's rather a crime of feticide that someone can commit against a pregnant mother. Now, the court is still deliberating right now, but the balance of the court is 4-3 in favor of the Liberals, so we could likely expect them to uphold that lower court's decision. We'll have more on this coming up tonight at 4, 5, and 6, but for now, reporting in the state capitol, Will Keneally, News 3 Now.
Well, today is Veterans Day, a time when we thank those who have served or are actively serving in the armed forces. The federal holiday is celebrated every year on November 11th, which is the anniversary of the end of the World War I more than a century ago. At the state capitol this morning, the Madison Veterans Council and Wisconsin Department of Veterans Affairs held their annual Veterans Day ceremony. Wisconsin is home to more than 300,000 veterans. In the Capitol Rotunda, several key political figures delivered remarks at the event.
Today and every day, we know that we can never serve our veterans in quite the same way that they served us, but ensuring that they have a safe place to call home, family supporting jobs, and strong quality of life for themselves and their loved ones, that's the least we can do.
President Biden and Vice President Harris participated in a wreath-laying ceremony for Veterans Day at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in Arlington National Cemetery. Many government institutions and banks are closed today since it is a federal holiday. President-elect Donald Trump is wasting no time building his administration. Today, Trump appointing Stephen Miller as his deputy chief of staff, one of many recent announcements. Trump also announcing former ICE Director Tom Homan will be his border czar. Meanwhile, New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik will serve as ambassador to the United Nations. Other high-level staffing discussions are still underway. CBS News is learning Republican Senator Bill Hagerty of Tennessee, a staunch opponent of Ukraine aid, is being considered for Secretary of State, along with Senator Marco Rubio and former Director of Intelligence Rick Grinnell.
Whatever role I hold going forward, it's going to be advancing the positions that President Trump has articulated that the American people overwhelmingly supported.
Senate Republicans hold a secret ballot Wednesday to replace retiring leader Mitch McConnell. Senators John Thune of South Dakota, John Cornyn of Texas, and Rick Scott of Florida, who has Elon Musk's backing, are all vying for the job. A sunny but breezy day for Veterans Day. First Four meteorologist Kelly Slifka is out on the with the certified most accurate forecast. Hi, Kelly.
Yeah, we've really had a swirling wind throughout the morning. We've already had some wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour. And these are the sustained winds coming in out of the northwest. We had a cold front arrive early this morning. So we'll continue to see these winds up there at 15 to 25, and some of these gusts up above 35 miles per hour. Continuing into the afternoon. So it's going to be a windy but sunny Veterans Day for us. We should see lots of sunshine right through tomorrow, and temperatures near 50 going through the middle part of the week. This is actually running a couple degrees above our average for this time of the year. Later in the day, Wednesday night, that's our next chance of seeing some rain. Currently 47 with the northwest wind at 16, so it does put a a bit of a chill in the air, really blowing a lot of these leaves around. Temperatures in the upper 40s to near 50. I don't think we'll rise a whole lot from where we're at. We're sitting in the upper 40s, maybe getting close to 50 here or there. As we go through the late afternoon, evening hours, these winds should be coming down. And with clear skies tonight, it's going to be another cold night. Temperatures are likely to drop below freezing. We'll chase that rain chance going into the middle part of the week. We'll have more on that coming up.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Well, right now we are about 3 months into the school year and almost 2 years into MMSD's contract with First Student Bus Services. News 3 Now has been following parents' concerns about the buses since last year. They include late pickups and drop-offs to buses missing stops entirely. So what progress has been made? District officials say the shortage of drivers caused them to switch to a 3-tier bus system, which remains today, and they altered some school start times. Now the district says everything's rolling along smoothly.
Our yellow buses calculated for the month of October have been on time 98% of the time. We're very pleased with the First Student in our schools and our students in getting all of our kids to school safe and on time.
Mike Herding says First Student and the district meet regularly, especially when they receive complaints or concerns that may require changing a bus stop. We'll have reaction from parents tonight on News 3 Now at 6. Still ahead for us at noon. If you have a question or concern about your plants or garden, now's the time to send us your questions via email to tips@channel3000.com. Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company will join us later in the broadcast with the answers. Again, that is tips@channel3000.com. Up next, a record-setting auction for Star Trek fans, plus a look at which movies topped the weekend box office.
Let the design team at Wanakee Furniture ETC turn your design dreams into reality. With customized solutions and quality products, our passion and expertise will help turn your room into a dream space.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Whether you're living for today or saving for tomorrow, DePaco Credit Union offers flexible options to help you make the most of your money. With our comprehensive tools and customized programs, DePaco will help you see exactly where your money goes and how your savings can grow. A penny saved isn't just a penny earned. It's also a step toward greater confidence and financial freedom. Make the most of your money. Call DePaco today. Learn more at dupaco.com/save. Federally insured by NCUA.
Oh man, you get a 5-star review. That's like the Cadillac of all Cadillacs.
I have a lot of them. Oh, you're Jake? And I'm like, yeah, I'm Jake. And they're like, oh, I saw your reviews. It's really good.
Quality service quickly, that's what you get with Precision.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Come on, guys, smile. Hi, Mom.
Guess who's home? Okay, everyone smile.
Menards is your lighting headquarters. We have a great selection of lights from top brands, including Good Earth Lighting. Whether you're looking for a light that complements your unique style or helps with your home projects, we have you covered. Check out this 44-inch, 10,000 lumen LED shop light featuring a durable aluminum body with a tread plate design. Perfect for tough environments. Get it for only $29.98 after an 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Let the design team at Wanakee Furniture ETC help you find your inspiration and transform your room. Every style, every budget, our creativity, passion, and expertise will help you design your dream space.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Today is Veterans Day, and businesses around the country are giving out special deals to honor those who have served. Applebee's, Chili's, Freddy's, Denny's, IHOP, and Little Caesars are just a few of the many restaurant chains serving up free meals to veterans today. Dunkin' and Krispy Kreme are giving out a free donut. Veterans can also get a free car wash at Autobell locations. Venom: The Last Dance topped the weekend box office a third straight week, bringing in more than $16 million in North America. Horror flick Heretic debuted second with just over $11 million. Holiday film The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, based on the beloved children's book, was also close to second, earning nearly $9 million over the weekend, with another $2.2 million in sales during a one-night early preview last week. And a record-setting auction for Trekkies. Julian's Auctions Bid Long and Prosper event, with more than 200 original props, costumes, and memorabilia from the Star Trek franchise up for bid, beamed up a whopping $3.6 million. Captain Kirk's phaser from the original TV series was the highest-selling item, going for $910,000. That is the highest amount ever paid for a Star Trek prop sold at auction, according to Julian's. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Matt Piper.
At the noon hour, here's your stock report. The Dow is up 293 points, NASDAQ down 60 points, and the S&P 500 up 5. Pam is watching today's egg prices straight ahead, and Kelly is tracking the first warn forecast, and later on Live at 4. The holiday season is one of the most joyous times of the year, but for those dealing with grief, it can be a painful reminder of loss. Dr. Shyla Mergain on how to cope in the weeks ahead.
Score the lowest prices of the year right now at Brothers Main's Black Friday sale. You won't find lower prices anywhere, and enjoy our free delivery. Shop family-owned Brothers Main's low price guarantee on brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. Feel like family. Brothers Main.
Quartz takes a different approach to health insurance. We know every life well lived is a journey, and we're here to light the way at every step. That's why for 40 years, we've been alongside the doctors and hospitals who know what their communities need. Because they're a part of them. Because we're a part of them. There's a fire burning in all of us. Let's ignite it together. Quartz. Find your spark.
The days are shorter and the chill is setting in. Is your home ready to face the cold?
Feldco's energy-efficient windows can save you money and keep you warm this winter. Right now, buy one window and you'll get one free. Plus, no money down and no interest until 2026. Specifically designed for the Midwest, our windows are also backed by nearly 50 years of experience in the industry.
Buy one window, get one free, and soon. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Dashing has been very helpful for me. Definitely brought me a significant amount of extra income and allowed me to comfortably pay my bills and live a lifestyle and get out and have some fun. Portable benefits would be great. It would allow me to afford health care, dental insurance, and vision insurance. That's great because, as you can see, I wear glasses. I will need to get more eye exams because I'm getting up there in age. I love the freedom and flexibility of Dashing, and portable benefits will give me an additional peace of mind.
At Rank Seed, we expect excellence in every seed, superior genetics, state-of-the-art processing facilities, and extensive testing for proper placement. Let us help you find the right seed for your growing conditions. Rank Seed. Results since 1846.
News 3 Now, covering election 2024 every step of the way.
Things are running pretty smoothly. They've had a pretty steady stream of voters.
Talking to you, the people.
We're going to be here until polls close.
And covering the issues that matter right here.
This is going to be where to watch tonight in that Senate race.
I am ready to roll up my sleeves and get to work for our community.
We're going to carry Wisconsin for Trump, and so it's a great night for me as a Republican.
3 for the people, only on News 3 Now, moving forward. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Welcome back this afternoon. Let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report. Hi, Pam.
Happy Veterans Day, Josh. That's where I want to kind of start. Big reason is a lot of our military service folks come from rural communities, and when they get done serving, some of them want to come back to rural communities. But the anxiety that they may be suffering post-traumatic stress syndrome, etc., it's kind of hard to deal with. But animals seem to help. Take a look at Lonnie Rutherford. He's from Wausau. He started a group, or helped with a group called Patriot Canines. He found out when he came back after serving as a Marine and then with Wisconsin Army National Guard that he had some of the post-traumatic stress syndrome that was impacting his life. But by using his hobby, working with dogs, he got a chance to work through that. And today, the Patriot Canines has graduated 103 teams of dogs that went back to veterans at no cost. And today, Patriot Canines has a staff of 8 full-time people, plus 50 to 60 volunteers that are working with veterans and those dogs at any given time. So just a little something to remind us that a lot of the folks that serve come from rural communities. They want to come back to rural communities. If it's not farming, it's working with animals. It seems to calm them the most. Congratulations and thank you, veterans, on this Veterans Day. Talking a little bit more about what's going on in rural agriculture, some changes being proposed by the United States Postal Service catching the attention of Congressman Tom Tiffany. He said that one of the proposals, which is designed to help cut some of the losses with the United States Postal Service, could mean very erratic delivery for rural residents. In particular, he said he's worried about late fees, late bills, and stuff like that. Newspapers not coming up on time. And remember, in agriculture, sometimes we use the mail for things like delivering chicks, our spring chicks. You don't want them dying. So he is going to be penning a letter to the United States Postal Service to make sure rural residents don't suffer because of those streamlined efforts. We'll wait and see what happens there. Markets today are lower on the midday all across the board, corn, beans, and wheat, and that also includes dairy. Barrel cheese today took a big dive, down 8 at 168 3/4. 40-pound block cheese down a penny at 171. The AA butter also half-cent lower today at 264.5 per pound. With that kind of trend on the markets, Josh, my farmers are going to be glad that I'm going to Kansas City starting tomorrow for our Farm Broadcaster Convention. At least I won't be here to paint them the poor picture of how markets are performing. Maybe if I'm gone, they'll turn things around. We'll keep our fingers crossed.
Well, hey, KC's a good place. Have some good barbecue down there.
I always try to, you bet.
Someone's got to do it. All right, Pam, well, we'll see you when we see you.
Next week.
There you go.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast. First storm meteorologist Kelly Slifka is out on the weather patio. Hi, Kelly.
Yeah, I've got some friends out here this afternoon. We've got a few turkeys coming in, just kind of waltzed on in here over the last few minutes. And you know what? We've got some decent weather the next couple of days, but we do have to deal with a lot of wind today. We've already had some peak wind gusts up to 30, 35 miles per hour, and that's basically just behind the cold front that arrived. I think these winds will start to come down a little bit over the next couple of hours, at least not as gusty as what we've seen. But it's going to be a windy day, a lot of sunshine on this Veterans Day, and temperatures near 50 right through Wednesday. We will start to see more cloud cover returning on Wednesday and later in the day, especially Wednesday night. That's our next chance of seeing some rain showers moving on through. But basically the cold front has passed down to our south now. Got high pressure building in from the north, and that pressure gradient is funneling in some cooler temperatures and also some of that wind on the backside of that front. These winds will be sustained at 15 to 25, continuing through the afternoon. But as we get toward the dinner hour after dark, they should be coming down a little bit closer to 10 miles per hour. Temperatures today, we're flirting with 50, but I don't expect us to rise a whole lot from where we're at. We'll drop through the 40s this evening, down into the lower 30s, and probably below freezing waking up tomorrow morning. A lot of sunshine today with temperatures pretty much holding steady, if not falling a little bit as we get toward the rush hour, at least right before that sun sets. We'll see these temperatures fall a little bit. And it will be a rather cool evening, but at least those winds will be coming down, dropping down in the upper 20s to around 30. So if you have any plants you want to protect, make sure you do that tonight because we are expecting a freeze. We'll look at mostly sunny skies Tuesday, very similar temperatures and less wind. We won't have to deal with the wind that we've been seeing right now. All right, in general, we get a little bit of a shot of some of this cooler air with these cold fronts, but in general, the cold air has been just kind of hanging out over Canada. We've got another cold front that'll arrive by Wednesday night. That'll bring us another shot of some cooler air into Thursday, but then that cool air lifts to the north, and we're right back into a milder weather pattern later this week, going into the upcoming weekend. All in all, setting up to be a pretty nice weekend headed our way. Wednesday, that's our next chance of seeing some rain. See off to our west Wednesday morning, most of the rain well off to our west. And I think most of the afternoon hours should be dry Wednesday. Can't rule out a spotty shower, but we will see more cloud cover rolling in during the afternoon. Looks like the broader area of rain is likely to be moving in Wednesday night, so it'll be after dark. That's when we're expecting some of that solid area of rain. Once again, it's beelining right over the Badger State, kind of like what we had this weekend. All right, temperatures right now are in the upper 40s. Well, it's 54 right now in Janesville. We've actually dipped a couple of degrees because some of that colder air is working in behind this cold front. It's 44 right now in the Dells. Across Dane County, it's 46 in Waunakee and 47 currently in Middleton, while 48 in Stoughton. So we're kind of done with 50. I think our temperatures will continue to kind of hold steady in the upper 40s and taper off down to 29 by tomorrow morning. 49 tomorrow, so we're pretty even Steven here as far as those temperatures are concerned, at least for those afternoon highs. More cloud cover Wednesday with that chance of showers later in the day, mainly Wednesday night into Thursday. Looks to be the wet period. And then we've got some drier weather and some milder weather by Friday going into the weekend. Temperatures in the mid-50s both Saturday and Sunday.
All right, Kelly, thank you. We have an update to that breaking news we brought you at the top of this broadcast on Badger football advisor Jack Del Rio. Wisconsin head football coach Luke Fickell announcing in a news conference just moments ago Del Rio is resigning from his position. He was arrested for OWI after crashing his vehicle on Friday. We'll have more on this story in our later newscast and over on channel3000.com. Well, if you're always worried about what to make for dinner each night, Howard has a suggestion in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
So I've got a question for you. Around 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, do you get a bit jittery thinking about what you're going to make for dinner? If you do, you're not alone. As a matter of fact, 80% of Americans are in the same boat. So to help you out, we're sharing a fill-you-up casserole that's comforting and easy to whip up. The first thing we're going to do is saute some boneless, skinless chicken breasts that we cut into half-inch chunks. Once these are cooked through, we turn off the heat and add some chicken broth, a bit of prepared gravy, a bunch of fresh sliced mushrooms, frozen peas, some pimentos that we've drained, and last but not least, some quick cooking rice. After giving this a stir, we pour it into a casserole dish and cover it and pop it into the oven to let all the flavors meld together. Once it's bubbling hot, ring the dinner bell or just call the troops to the table any way you can, 'cause dinner's ready. Maybe team this up with a salad and some crusty bread for a meal that'll warm you up from the inside out. To get your hands on this stress-free recipe for our classic scallop chicken, all you have to do is visit our website. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found an all-American way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Ahead at noon, Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is here answering your plant and garden questions. You can email them to tips@channel3000.com, and we'll get the answers next.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Nobody wants to think about cold weather, but now's the time to winterproof your home. Is your house cold every winter? Your home needs foam. Are your heating costs too high? Your home needs foam. Do you have different temperatures in different rooms? Your home needs foam. USA Premium Foam is over 35% more efficient than ordinary, weaker insulation. Winterproof now and get 0% financing for 72 months.
USA Insulation.
Are you struggling with back or neck pain due to herniated or bulging discs? Midwest Spine and Nerve Center may be able to help you get back to your active lifestyle with our non-invasive, drug-free treatment methods, including non-surgical spinal decompression, Class 4 laser, and more. Serving Madison for over 15 years, we've helped hundreds of patients alleviate their back or neck pain. If you're looking for an alternative back or neck pain relieving therapy, call us to schedule a complimentary, no-obligation consultation today to see if we can help you get out of pain.
Stanton Optical believes eye care should be affordable. Right now, for only $135, you get 2 pairs of progressives, plus all this. All that costs over $200 everywhere else. Book your eye exam today. Stanton Optical, easy's our thing. Welcome to Too Good to Guess. Can you guess how much 2 pairs of progressives, a free eye exam, and anti-glare lens upgrade will cost at Stanton Optical? Only $135? Wow, a deal so good, every customer wins. Book your eye exam at Stanton Optical today.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all for coming and sharing this time with the family.
Stay strong for Grandpa. We'll see you at the field.
When you leave this earth, don't leave any regrets. Crest Funeral and Cremation Services helped us make sure Grandpa's never forgotten. We are Crest Funeral and Cremation Services because we know your memories matter.
Welcome back. Lisa Briggs with the Bruce Company is here answering your plant and garden questions. Remember, email them to tips@channel3000.com. Hi, Lisa.
Hello.
What do we got here today?
So just a cute little florist mum. You know, it's almost Thanksgiving, and so it's a good color palette to
This
work
looks
with.
really much like Turkey Day colors
It does.
right there.
It's very much Thanksgiving-y colors.
I
yes.
love it. I love it. Yeah, we're only 2 weeks away, if you can believe it.
I know. Time to get all your best dishes out.
Yes,
and,
100%. All right,
Yeah.
let's get to the questions. We got a lot to get to today. So first off, we want to start off with Lisa from Judah. Another Lisa. Lisa wants to know, is it too late in the season to plant a burning bush?
I would say that in a normal year it would be, but this year, no. The ground has hardly started to freeze yet. But if you're going to plant now, I would certainly use a root stimulator product. I would certainly mulch and make sure it gets a good soak once a week until the ground does start to freeze.
Question number 2, Stephen asks, should the fallen leaves be removed from the hosta beds now or wait till spring?
It can go either way. If your garden tends to be neater and you want to use the time now and take advantage of the city still picking up leaves, you can go ahead and do it now, or you can wait until next spring. It doesn't matter. However, if your house has had any kind of disease issues, I would definitely clean them up and get everything out of there.
Question number 3 from Jane. Jane wants to know if she should trim her mop head hydrangea now or wait until early spring. Also, can she trim them right to the ground, or should they only trim off the dried heads?
So some of the mop head hydrangeas or big leaf hydrangeas bloom on old wood, and some bloom on new wood coming from the ground. So I would wait until spring. You can take those dead flower heads off now if you want to, but wait until spring and then just trim them back to where you see the new leaves starting to emerge, and then you can shape them.
All right, question 4 from Cindy. Cindy's wondering, she transplanted her great-grandmother's rose bush 30 years ago. It's been in the same place since then and thriving every year. What is the best way to start a new bush from the existing one?
So that is a propagation question, and that is not really my area of expertise. I would go onto the interwebs and look that up. I think that you can do cuttings from roses. But there's a certain time when you take the cuttings and then a certain way that you treat the cuttings. And it is very specific from one plant to another. So I'm sure there are some great videos out there that can tell you, but just Google propagating roses from cuttings and you should get all the information that you need.
Lots of good questions today.
Yeah, indeed.
All right, Lisa, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's go to Kelly now for a final check of your first warned weather.
Yeah, it's been a windy Veterans Day, but we do have quite a bit of sunshine, and we will see quite a bit of sunshine the next couple of days, but the clouds will thicken up on Wednesday. That's our next opportunity for some scattered showers. Right now, it looks to be later in the day, and then primarily Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Temperatures near 50, so pretty close to average, maybe a little bit above average. Then we jump above average as some warmer air works in by Friday, the upcoming weekend. And right now it looks generally dry, just a slight chance of a shower either Saturday or Sunday, but all looks like a pretty mild weekend with some sunshine. We're back in the 40s, it looks like, by early next week.
All right, Kelly, thank you. And thanks for joining us.